Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be talking about the second half of my week number 33 of 2024. It's been a bit of a funny one. I did actually start to take notes, but I didn't resume. So let me try and remember off the top of my head. A note that I took on Thursday morning, because I forgot to mention it on the first video of this week, is everybody keeps saying that I look way older, and I'm only 22, so they're not saying that I look way older than 22, they're saying that I look way older than last time they saw me. And of course, that's not unusual if you see old family members that you haven't seen in a long time, but these are people that I haven't seen in just a few months. So I've been travelling for a while, so there's some people that I'm meeting up with regularly that I haven't seen for like 3 months now, and they're saying like, dude, you look so much older. And I don't really know why that is. It's unlikely that I've actually aged that much in 3 months. It's been a hell of a 3 months, and I've gone through some changes. Well, not so much changes, but a lot's happened, and maybe it shows on my face. Maybe. I also saw this girl that I used to work with, not the main culprit, but one of the girls that I used to work with was actually, I saw her on the train. I was on the train and she was on the platform, so obviously I didn't like jump off the train, but oh hello, how are you doing? I was just like, what the fuck? It was really weird to see her there because I know that our work is quite far away. I was like, that is very strange to see her on this train platform. I would never thought she'd be here, but anyway, I just thought I'd mention that because I like to mention little things like that, so if I watch this video back in years' time, it will help me remember this kind of part of life more. Little details like that help you remember. Anyway, so let me try to, cause fuck, I've literally taken, that's all my notes now, so let me see. Back to Thursday. Thursday was the 15th, so on the 15th. Ah, yes. Thursday was a good day. So the previous weeks I probably mentioned that for some reason Thursdays are consistently quite a bad day for training. I just feel extremely tired by Thursday morning, and Thursday morning is usually a 9:30 wrestling session with an 11 AM like pro class where you drill and do your own stuff for an hour and a half and do lots of sparring. I'm usually fucking knackered for that, and my body just hurts everywhere and I just want to go home. And I've noticed that pattern for the last 2 weeks, and I really didn't want to repeat it. So on Wednesday night I wanted to get a really good night's sleep. However, I still didn't have the discipline to get into bed on time, so I only went to bed at 1:30. But when I woke up, I had a modafinil, 200 grams of modafinil at 8 AM, and I had porridge at 8:30, and I went to my wrestling class, and I've got here and I remember feeling great. I mean, I do have my attentiveness as only 7 out of 10 because I remember that the coach was showing shit and, you know, it wasn't quite going in. I mean, I was still like piecing it together once I was in there and once my partners were giving me pointers. But like, for example, he used me as a UK straight after showing it on somebody else, and I was getting loads of stuff wrong after just watching it, which I shouldn't have got those wrong. So maybe 7 out of 10 attentiveness was even too generous for me, but energy was 9 out of 10, and I'd say that was pretty bang on. I felt fantastic, and performance and rolling was 7 out of 10. Even though, I mean, I think I could probably have been nicer to myself. The people that I was wrestling with weren't necessarily that experienced, so it didn't feel like I was accomplishing much, but I was basically winning all the rounds. And yeah, the pro class, I've got 5 out of 10 attentiveness, which, you know what, I don't really know if I could add attentiveness to that one because we weren't really being taught any moves, we were just being told to do, yeah, I don't know. But the energy was still a 9 out of 10, and the performance and rolling was 8 out of 10. It was a really good morning, a really good few sessions, and I was very happy with it. It looks like I went straight home because there's no coffee after that, which was a shame. It would have been nice to have coffee then. It's a wonderful morning. Came home, had 3 hard-boiled eggs and 2 slices of toast. Also, You know what? I think I did have coffee, but I just forgot to write it down. I think I had coffee on that day. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just forgot to write it down. I must have. So, yeah, I 100% did. I know for a fact now. I know for a fact. So yeah, on the Thursday after the fantastic training session, I sat down with just one of my other friends. Usually there's a few of us, but it was just the one friend today. We sat down for a coffee, and I was oh yeah, I've got a lot to do today, mate, so I'm not going to sit for too long. And that was the agreement. But then as we're sitting down, I got a text from my client saying that he wanted to cancel his personal training again today, which is just fucking. He always cancels. I'm supposed to have 2 sessions a week with him, and I rarely have 2. It's most of the time 1. This week it's been 0 sessions a week. He cancelled both sessions. But yeah, it is what it is. So had a coffee with this geezer, chatted back and forth, had some interesting conversation topics. I won't really go into them now because actually, no, I won't. No, I won't go into them now. It's just not really too relevant for this. But I just enjoy talking to this dude. Yeah, I said I've got a lot to do, mate. So I skipped home to go and get my jobs done. And I think on those jobs I had to I had a test from the police I needed to do, fill out this test, and also I think I had to do pardon me. I had to redo the PT videos. Yeah, on the Thursday. That was fucking gay. So had 3 hard-boiled eggs with 2 slices of toast, and also 3 bowls of Cheerios. Wow, and a coffee. And I didn't add anything else in the evening. That can't have been true. Thursday. I definitely ate something on Thursday in the evening, but for some reason I didn't add it. But I can't remember for sure what it was. But I probably did not finish on that meal. That's not good. I can't think why I ate. Shit. Anyway. Wait. No, I think it was just a spaghetti bolognese. I think it was just a spaghetti bolognese again. I think maybe I added it on the wrong bit. I think I might have added it on the wrong day. Fuck's sake. I need to be more careful with this. Pretty sure I added it on the wrong day. Around 10 o'clock, I'm pretty sure I had a spaghetti bolognese, but it says I had that on the other day. Anyway, I think I had to go to the shops because we had no milk or nothing, no eggs for the next morning. So I went to the shop to originally buy eggs and milk, but somehow I forgot the milk. I had a really small mental list that I fucking forgot. But instead I did get turkey mince. I usually go for beef mince, and I saw 250 grams of turkey mince, 2% fat. I was like, oh shit, let me try it out. And it was actually really good. I cooked it the next morning. Obviously 250 grams is half what I usually have of meat. So I had a little bit less eggs. So let's just have a little lighter breakfast today. Turkey mince and eggs. It's very good. I made sure to cook the turkey a little bit more than the beef because I wasn't sure if I could feel sick if I didn't cook turkey properly. I said the jiu-jitsu was, oh yeah, I mean I went to my friend's class later in the day because I couldn't be bothered to get up earlier. There's a 9:30 pro class, but then my friend was teaching 12:30 class, and I wanted to go and see him do the session. But also those sessions were a lot lower in level. The guys are just lower level. Then after that, went to this deli with my friend, got an almond croissant and a coffee. Fucking lovely, so good. Then went home and had a spag bowl. Oh yeah, and then after the spag bowl on the Friday, I went to work at the restaurant, and it was a lovely little shift. Not too much happened. It's just a cool shift, you know. Nothing really that eventful. Not that busy. Came home, had a wonderful 7 hours of sleep. Woke up, and I was a little bit late waking up, so I couldn't make breakfast. So And I also, I mean, today I should mention on the Saturday, I was actually running the desk at the gym I go to, or at one of the gyms I go to, because I was just covering for my friend, and I was also running the class. I've been asked by my other friend who runs the class to run the class for him. So I was like, oh shit, 2 in 1, that's cool. So the whole week I've been thinking about what to teach, because he gave me a week's notice. I was quite excited, and went in, taught the class, and first of all I was late, so I was too late to get on the train, so I just got in my car. I was only about 5 minutes late because I drove a good speed, and got to the gym on time, parked up, got an almond croissant and a coffee again for breakfast this time. It's damn good. Watched the Muay Thai guys beat the shit out of each other, and then taught my class, and I really enjoyed it. I did like a collar tie wrist control, or bicep tie, inside bicep, and you pull them, you snap them, and if they react, they posture up, you go in for a double leg takedown, or if they don't react, you go in for a front headlock. And then I chained sort of a sequence off of that kind of area of jiu-jitsu. And yeah, I really enjoyed teaching it. It took the people a little bit longer than I anticipated to get the hang of certain things. So we actually overran for about 30 minutes, but the people happily stayed an extra 30 minutes, which was flattering to see. And yeah, after the session, people hung around a little bit. They asked some questions, taught them some stuff. And then this dude put his shin pads on. I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" He's like, "Oh, we're gonna do some Muay Thai sparring." And I was like, "Oh my god," because I'm the only like coach in the gym, quote unquote coach. And he's like, "No, we're mates. We won't go hard." Obviously, fast forward 4 minutes ahead, he fucking rocks this dude, gives him a straight cross to the chin, and the guy falls on his ass. And I was like, "Shit." The guy was being a little pussy about it. I was like, "Mate, you signed up for this, you know. I said it was a bad idea. You did it anyway, and you almost got knocked out. So don't be a baby, yeah." So yeah, they all left. I was on my own. Oh, then a PT guy walked in. The same dude that did a PT in the morning came back to do a PT in the afternoon. Big G. He gave me some advice on PT, which I appreciate. Spoke to me about it for a bit, and had a lasagna at the deli. Went to the deli, got a lasagna. I love the deli. We don't have that many of those in England. They're quite rare. And also had a dairy milk big Oreo bar because I'm fat and I wanted chocolate. It was lovely. Then I went home, and my nan is her first day her being allowed to drive in about a month, because she was hospitalised last month. She's out now. She's doing fine, thank God. She's doing much better. She's allowed in her car again, and my dad made like a lovely halibut infused. This is a very fancy dish. I don't even know what it's fucking called. But I had the fish of halibut in it, and potatoes, and some sauce. I had some of that, and he also gave me a steak with it because he thought the fish wasn't going to be enough for me, which obviously I very much appreciated. So that was a good meal. Chatted to my nan for a bit. Had some cookies as well, and went upstairs and did some gaming. Actually, I haven't gamed in a really long time. I haven't gamed properly in a really long time. Obviously, I do Minecraft twice a week for these videos, and even that's not very long. And I really fucking enjoy Minecraft now, because I can't play on this world that the one you're watching right now, the one that I record the gameplay for these videos. I only play on that when I'm recording for these videos, and I want to play it all the time, but I only allow myself to. So that discipline is what allows me to consistently enjoy that world. We're coming up to fucking 8 months of that world. The last time I played a world for 8 months and consistently enjoyed it, fuck me, I must have been about fucking 12 years old. You know, maybe even not then. So guys, maybe the consistency to enjoyment in life is actually discipline. People have been saying it for a long time, but in a very small way, I am proving that to myself. This Minecraft world is so fun. I really want to play it. But that's just because I'm restricting myself and limiting myself from playing it whenever I want. Anyway, I wonder how far I am now as I'm saying this and recording this. So far, I'm already on Saturday, and this is a 15-minute long video so far. Looks like it's actually going to be one of the shorter ones. Who knows, maybe I'll go off on a rant and it'll hit 40 minutes as usual. I feel like I want to go on a rant, and I fucking hell, God knows I've got stuff to rant about, but I feel like I want to go longer so I can play Minecraft for longer later when I go to make a Minecraft clip as long as this audio clip. So I can, yeah, so I can just play with Minecraft. Anyway, so I did actually do some gaming. I played some Vintage Story, and I wanted to find a multiplayer server with people with voice chat. I really wanted to do some streaming. Unfortunately, I played on one server. They had a Discord. I joined their Discord, and everybody on that Discord was playing on a different server. And then I joined another one, but everybody was Russian. I was like, fuck. So it's looking quite tricky. It's a very small game, so the chance of finding somebody with a big community is quite small. There's only a few servers with like 20 people, and the rest have like 2 to 3. But yeah, shit, it's a shame. But we will see. Maybe I'll just get a few groups of friends together and play it with them instead. Yeah, did some gaming, and you know, like Thursday, Friday, I was feeling pretty great. Saturday morning, I was feeling pretty great, but then Saturday afternoon to evening, all the way through to Sunday, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I felt a little bit sad, and you could probably guess why. There's a bit of a running trend on this on these videos so far. It's this fucking girl, and you know, I think about her basically every day, several times, and it's just, you know, I mean, obviously the information isn't new anymore, but it just hurts still a lot, and I feel like I'm operating day to day normally. I forgot to mention as well. My PT video got passed. The one I recorded on Thursday was passed on Friday, so that's finally, we've made a step forward there. And also a behavioural test that I did for my police on Thursday too. So yeah, I did a behavioural test for the police, that passed, and the PT video for the PT guys, that passed. So Thursday was a great day. Good training, came home, did some good stuff, passed on both ends. But yeah, Friday, yeah, it was just, even though I had the good news of passing and everything on Friday and the Saturday, you know, I don't know, I just felt really sad about this girl, man. And as I just said, the information isn't new, but it still just really hurts a lot. And there's not really anything I can say that I haven't said before. It just still hurts a fucking hell of a lot, man. Yeah, I mean, I can't really expand on it without repeating myself, but I thought that my stream was fine. I felt a little bit bored because this Russian guy just shut me in his house for night time. He said I couldn't go outside to fight. But I had some friends watching, and they said, "Dude, you sound really sad." And I was like, "What?" I was like, I said, and they said, "Are you all right?" Again, I'm blessed with these friends around me. But I said, "Well, actually, I am a little bit sad, but I didn't really thought I was sounding sad. That surprised me." Yeah, I mean, I guess when you feel a certain way, it's really hard to hide. I feel like I do a good job in hiding it, but obviously not, because everyone asks me how I'm doing. But I swear to God that I feel like I'm not making it obvious. I don't get it. But I'm blessed to have these friends that see this and check on me. Yeah, so I said, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit shit, to be honest with you, but I'm feeling better. And then today, on the Sunday, I'm recording this on Sunday night, I went to the gym this morning with my good friend. I started my mesocycle on the RP Hypertrophy app from Dr. Mike. It's actually really good, interesting bunch of exercises, and I felt really good afterwards. We went and got a coffee. We tried out a new store today. It was a little bit of a weird one. We probably won't go back. Went to a little coffee store. I came home. Oh yeah, on the night of Saturday, I made waffle mixture because I just fancied it. Made waffle mixture on Saturday night. It was in my fridge, ready for me when I got back from the gym, which was an amazing feeling. had the waffles, had like 10, it was insane, loads of Nutella, oh my god. And then went to work, had to be in at work by about 1 o'clock. And even when I got into work, you know, I actually felt good, I was enjoying it. It was a really nice level of busy where it was stimulating but not overly stressful. So it was like an addictive busy, like yeah, it's like you get the fucking buzz, you're like, yeah, let's do it. And that was cool. But even my colleagues were like, "Are you alright, bro? You're really off today." And I'm like, "What? How? I'm still making jokes with you guys. Like I'm not being like overly quiet. Maybe I'm being a little bit more quiet, but fucking hell, we're so busy. How are you noticing that I've said a little bit less?" It's like I don't feel like I'm pulling a face or anything. You know, I'm still joking with you guys. I don't get it. And everyone's like, "Are you alright, bro?" I'm like, mate, first of all, again, how lucky am I that people check in on me like this? But I was like, fuck, is it really that obvious? Am I really walking around like a little fucking child with a slapped ass? That's probably a very British saying. If you're American, that probably sounds very inappropriate, but it's quite a common saying here. I was like, what, really? Are you fucking kidding me? I need a mirror. Like, what the fuck do I look like, man? But yeah, I mean, the truth is, today I felt pretty shit. And for some reason, my manager told me that she texted this girl to ask about the work situation. And I don't know why she would do that, because if she brought her back, then I would leave. But she texted her again, even though she said before that she wouldn't have her back on the rota because of issues with me and the other dude that she was fucking the whole time. That both work there. So I don't really know why she would text her again anyway, but she just told me that she did. And then she said that this girl said that she's never coming back because she didn't appreciate the way that she dealt with the situation. And I thought, what's the situation that you created? Like, how unbelievably fucking cheeky is that? Like, she just, the way she acts and the way she words everything is just, it's like none of it is her fault. And I believe that, like, she truly fucking orchestrated this situation. As to why she's fucked up and she felt the need to do this, I don't think that's her fault. I think she just, unfortunately, her parents just didn't show her any attention growing up, and it just fucked her up. And now she just opens her legs to any dude who will give her any attention, even though she's so beautiful, and she will let the ugliest guys fuck her just for giving her attention. But yeah, but when it comes to this situation, she truly orchestrated this. She knew what she was doing. But then she acts like, oh, I didn't know that he liked me. I thought he was just taking me to the cinema and paying for my food and going What, just use your brain. Fuck's sake, man. I won't go too deep into it, because, you know, there's no need. I've probably done it before, and I'm going to do it again when I complete the holiday travelling series. Separate from this, check out the playlists, guys, on the YouTube channel. Watch it back to front. But yeah, I mean, it got to me, and then one of my other mates at the restaurant asked me about her as well, and I was like, dude, why is everyone asking me about her today? And it fucking stung me, man. It stung me. I'd say for a few, I was gonna say for a few weeks I've been fine, but it's not really true. I think about her every day. There's not a day that's gone past that I haven't thought about her. Not a single day. Maybe not even a single hour. And sometimes I'll just think, like, what the fuck? But then other times I'll think, like, this is a tragedy. Like, if she wasn't so mentally fucked, like, she would have actually have been my wife. And that's more of the sad thought and the realisation that it's just so tragic that she's so fucked in the head, because she's going to have such a shit life now. Whether or not, I mean, if she tells her future partners the truth, they probably won't want to be with her. And if she doesn't tell them the truth will likely somehow find its way out in time anyway. Um, you know, it's just so sad that she's done all this. I can't believe it. And it just, none of it can be undone. I wish we could just go in a time machine, just delete all of that, and I could just be with her happy ever after without any of that happening. But it's all happened now, and this is the world we live in, and I can't ignore that shit. But yeah, it's just really sad. So sad, so tragic. I feel like tragic, you might scoff at that and think it's like the wrong word, but I don't think it's the wrong word. I think it's the fucking right word. But yeah, I got back from work today and I fucking cried. You know, I haven't cried in a while about this. I don't think I've cried since I got back. But my dad just got it out of me, and I never talked to him about this shit. He was a little bit tipsy, and he was talking to me about it, and he was like, he's trying to be funny with me. He's like, at least you shagged her though, right? And I was like, mate, that doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't bring me any comfort. He's like, you did though, right? I was like, yeah. And then he's trying to spud me. I was like, mate, you have no idea. Like, it's so much more than that to me. I would have literally died for this girl. Like, having sex with her was not the goal. You know, he was trying to be funny and make me laugh, and I appreciate that, but that was not the fucking goal, boys. I literally would have fucking died for this girl, and all this happened. It's just fuck, man. Yeah, the pain is fucking real, boys. It's fucking real. Obviously, you know. When I see videos of like people in military bases with fucking missiles incoming, you know, then I'm like, okay, my problems aren't shit, man. Get over it. But sometimes I forget those videos and I sort of just think about my own problems and I get a little bit lost in them. And you know, I shouldn't do that too much. But I did cry today, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot as well. Not a lot, but quite a bit. Probably the most. I don't think I've cried since I got back to England. I've just been sort of staring into space, like on a 1,000-yard stare, thinking like, how the fuck has this happened? But today it cracked. Just everybody asking me, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm fine." And I actually thought I was fine, but maybe it was all building up. And yeah, it cracked a little bit today, guys. We've lost composure, but my dad quickly changed his tone. He was trying to laugh with me, asking if I was fucking this girl. And then I cracked, and he's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Oh shit! I did. Sorry, mate." But yeah, just before that conversation, actually, I was sitting down eating my roast that I brought back from work, and I heard shouting from the living room. It's just me, my dad, and his girlfriend in the house now, and he's shouting at his girlfriend like, "What the fuck has been said?" So I took my earphones out, like, "What?" And he's saying, "What's been said?" I'm like trying to make sense of it, and apparently, you know, her side of the family has been like chatting shit about us, um, which is sad. I don't know how he found out, but he was saying like, you if you don't like us, you can fucking move out, because she lives here for free. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I'd be interested to hear what happened. But then he came in and he just started speaking to me. Started speaking to me about the loss of our dog recently, and then I sort of segued into, I'm so angry that I'd left the country to chase a girl and I missed the burial of my dog of almost 15 years. And yeah, that's where we sort of spiraled into some tears a little bit, but he didn't cry, but I did. Yeah, feels so good to cry though, man. It feels like such a relief, because it never happens for me. I very rarely cry, and when I do, it feels like cracking my back. It feels like that mentally. It feels like cracking my back for my brain. Except I know how to crack my back, but I don't really know how to cry. It's very rare that I cry. Super rare. Well, actually, it's not super rare. It's happened quite a lot in the last few months, to be honest with you. But yeah, man. Fuck. fucking rough. Um, but hey, at least my relationship with my dad is better now because last week it got pretty bad. So we're all back there now, so that's a pro. And yeah, the last few days have been a little bit sad. And I was just thinking in the car, like, what can I do about this? You know, obviously I'm sad about this girl, and I likely will be sad about her for a long time, unfortunately. But what can I do? You know, I just wake up, do my best. You know, at training, at work, and just stop thinking about this home, man. Fuck's sake. Um, so all I could do is just try and live a good life. And something I heard was like, if you were a woman, because now we have social media and everything, and women are much more accessible. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but they have much more exposure is maybe the right word. So now women have much more of a choice, basically. It's like if you had a massive range of options, would you, as a woman, pick you? Or if things were the other way around and women had to more approach us than we approached them, say for whatever reason, our natures were swapped and women approached us more, would you pick yourself? If there was loads of women in your DMs, would you pick you? Seriously? And it's like, no, I wouldn't, because I don't have that much going on in my life right now. And that's because I'm a fucking lazy cunt. So if I pull my finger out and get some stuff going, then yeah, I'm sure the women will follow. And that's it really. I suppose if I just keep working, I know that sounds really cheesy, but it is true. If I keep working on myself, then I'll attract whatever I want basically, or everything that I want right now, which is money and women, which is very fun. It sounds like a rap song. I want money and women. It's true though. Or just a woman. I don't want women in plural. Not one of those guys. I really am not one of those guys. You know, I thought about it, and I've actually tried to get into the like the one night stand sort of thing, see what that's like, because I despise it. But why do I despise it? I thought, why do I despise it? Let me try it. Even just trying it, I get all these matches, and I can't be fucking bothered to text these girls because I know what my intention originally is. But I just can't be bothered. And now that the scare of STDs is realer than ever, I thought I had a fucking STD a few weeks ago from this fucking hoe. You know? And if I'm going to actively go out there seeking the girls that obviously do one night stands quite often, then shit. This is dangerous for STDs. You know, like, fuck, this is scary. But all my mates that I talk to do this all the time and they're fine. I'm like, what the fuck? Just feels fucked, man. You know, I don't feel like doing it, so I decided I'm just not gonna do it anymore. I'm meaning now. I'm gonna delete the fucking the dating apps. They're shit. I'm gonna delete the dating apps. I'm not gonna pursue any fucking one night stands because I'm gonna stand by my guns. I used to think I have the thought in my mind. Maybe I don't like one night stands because I can't do them, but I could do them. I'm a fucking good looking guy. I don't live on my own, so that is a little bit of a boundary. But I truly believe it's just not my style. Still think I kind of need to try it though before I can say that without like the guilty. It's like coping. It's like an ugly dude being like, yeah, I don't do one night stands because I'm a gentleman. I only have long term relationships. No, dude, that's because no one wants to fuck you. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was a really hard weekend mentally, and yeah, it's just been really fucking tough. And it's a part of me just like wants to speak to her and just be like, what the fuck has happened to you? But it would just be pointless because she would just fucking lie. She'd make shit up. She'd try and make me feel bad. There's no point. But I just wish I could have like a vision, like just some sort of a vision into her mind. Like, what happened? Why did you make those choices? But those answers have probably just hurt me even more. So they're probably not any use to it. And one thing that bothers me too is that she thinks I'm a snitch. She thinks that I told on her at work when I actually didn't. It was the other dude that she was fucking. And the way the other dude is like behaving around me, I get the feeling they're probably still fucking each other. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially because that girl is the prettiest that dude's ever gonna get, ever, by far. Fuck. Just a very sad situation. Very sad. But yeah, so we're now almost 40 minutes. I'm not even sad, I just wanted to fucking ramble on so I could play more Minecraft, motherfuckers. No, I am pretty sad, I'm joking. I am pretty fucking sad, guys. Yeah, I mean, part of me is like, should I even do the rest of my holiday videos? Because I'm just going to relive it again, it's going to make me feel even worse, but I think I should do it. So anyway, my goal for the next 3 days, so upcoming, when it gets to Wednesday, I want to have achieved the following. Could make a little to-do list, actually. Let me do that now. So I want to change my bed sheets. That's number 1. Change bed sheets. I want to get in bed before 12:30 every day this next week. Well, actually, every day until Wednesday. Start small. Before 12:30, I want to get in bed. And I'm going to cut out the chocolates, like the cookies and the chocolate. I can still have Nutella in my porridge in the morning, but that's it. I'm just going to cut things out a little bit, because I have a competition in the end of September, and I'm actually overweight for that now. So I just want to coast on my weight and maybe drop a little bit very slowly. And I've noticed I've been looking a little bit bigger, and not necessarily a nice bigger. I used to say, yeah, I'm putting on all weight lean muscle mass, and that might have been true at first, but I think the fat's starting to creep on. We don't like that. And I haven't done any runs recently, so okay, you know what? I'm gonna be careful what I say, because I want to actually achieve these. All right, I want to change bed sheets. Contact personal trainer to see what the next step is. I'm gonna write these down now. Clean the downstairs room. There's a little bit of lots of my bags I need to do. Contact my friend about the gym. Like the gym that I worked at the other day for payments and stuff. Do a run. I think that's it. So clean my room, including bed sheets. Clean downstairs. Do my knee exercises. Get in bed before 12:30. Contact the personal trainer lady. Contact my friend at the gym and do a run. I want to do those things by Wednesday. And of course, the usual is training every day and all that shit, which is just a given anyway. And not eat chocolate or cookies or biscuits, things like that. Alright. That's it, guys. Sorry for the little droomy, drowsy episode, you know. But it was still a good half week. You know, we achieved some things. We've made some steps in the police. We've made some steps in the personal training. We've made some steps in ourself. Not really. Still basically in the same. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get over it one day, but I'm still really over it. But yeah, man, motherfuckers. That's where we're at, and I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a good week, and I hope you have a very productive next week. Make sure you set your goals. Make sure you eat your vegetables. Have a good one.